Professionals love to write things off for tax purposes, giving them an economic advantage over everybody else. But telling someone that you're about to expense dinner is the perfect way to suck the romance out of any meal. It seems like it strains relationships once money is involved. And there's something about the four walls of a restaurant that puts our ideas of fairness on full display. But it was my birthday recently, and a bunch of friends took me out to a nice Italian restaurant, and it was actually very fun. We got some wine and a few appetizers, and I ordered the chicken Alfredo. At one point, I got excited because the waitress started walking a cupcake towards me with a candle in it. But it turned out to be for someone else's birthday dinner.
Happy birthday to you.
All my friends thought it was funny. I don't think it was so funny, though. It's never clear if the birthday boy should pay, so I kept my mouth shut. But when the waiter brought the check over, one of my friends put everything onto a single card, and everyone else paid him on their phones. At first, I felt proud of my friends for making it seem so effortless. But then I realized the person who paid had actually used a business debit card, which means that he could actually profit off the meal after he files his taxes. Why were they using my party as a way to make money? They were trying to squeeze every last drop out of my special night. I felt sick. It seemed like more of a business opportunity to these people than a historic milestone. There they were, flashing their cards, hoping to get points. I was an expense. And I started to think about what other precious memories of mine were secretly an expense for someone else. Did someone write off those fireworks that we enjoyed? Or that funny night at the movies? Did someone write off the gift card they gave me for the fish thing? Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way. I've been in perfect harmony with the IRS my whole life, while everyone else was discovering ways to cheat the system. Maybe it was time for me to grow up and start looking for financial loopholes of my own. So I met up with an accountant to figure out once and for all what was for business and what was for pleasure. But he was in between offices at the time, and he asked me to rent a workspace for him so that he could look like a professional. So I did. If I film a dinner with friends, could I write it off?
That's pretty cool. I think it's not a 100% yes, but I probably would say yes. Why not? Your occupation is you're a filmmaker. You told me moments ago that you make documentaries. You make documentaries of whatever you feel is right and good. So if your documentary is about you hanging out with your friend, and then you're going to try to possibly upload that on your social media for the sake of attracting, channels like HBO to knock on your door, then why not? I view it as like a marketing or a promotion type of expense.
What about if I film myself buying Listerine? Could I write that off?
That's pretty cool. If you can justify it with good faith, then I believe it's a business expense.
This sounded like a great idea. So, with my accountant's blessing, I was now able to write off all the stuff that I just normally spend money on. All I had to do was film a few seconds of every single thing that I did, and it all magically turned into a business expense. Just like that. And if the IRS wanted to audit me, they would have to look through all my footage, every single shot. And you better believe that there's a whole lot more where this came from. I wondered what else I could write off. Oh, wow. How much does something like this cost?
$35,000.
What would this do for me?
It's a great deal.